discovery of Officer Lehner's body came at the same time Vice President Mike Pence was in Western New York speaking about tax reform.
7 Eyewitness News has learned today that the Vice President, while he was here, called Officer Lehner's mother today to offer his condolences and also shared these thoughts while he was in Lancaster today.
We mourn with those who mourn and grieve with those who grieve. And I just want to assure all the members of this community in this region that this courageous officer, a 9-year veteran of the Buffalo Police Department, and his family will remain in our prayers.
The Vice President touched down here at the airport in Buffalo on Air Force 2 just before noon today. He was here in Western New York for 2 reasons. Number one, he was here to rally support for the Republican tax plan that the Trump administration says will put more money into the pockets of America's middle class. He was also here to help raise money today for Western New York Congressman Chris Collins.
And the Vice President was greeted by Congressman Chris Collins, who is the first member of Congress actually to endorse President Donald Trump, and a long line of supporters as well. Now, from the airport, Pence and Collins made their way to Salvatore's for a fundraiser luncheon for the Clarence congressman. And from there, the Vice President headed to Performance Advantage Company. That's in Lancaster. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ali Tui was there. Ali, the Vice President made some big promises to business owners.
Actually, that's right. Vice President Mike Pence says the Trump administration intends to pass the largest tax cut in American history. And among the biggest beneficiaries, small business owners. The president's proposal does things like lower the corporate rate to 20% and the pass-through business rate to 25%. It would also allow businesses to write off the cost of new equipment during their first year of operation. Now, Richard Budd owns Goodrich Coffee and Tea in Clarence. He was part of a handful of business owners who took part in a roundtable with the vice president. He opened the cafe in 2009 and says taxes continue to cripple his bottom line. That's why he supports the president's tax plan.
We've had some struggles, and so I think this new tax plan would really help create more jobs and more money in our pockets so we can spend it how we see fit.
We're going to roll our sleeves up. We're going to work with this congressman, with all the members of the House and Senate, and we are going to pass the largest tax cut in American history, and we're going to pass it this year.
The vice president says the tax proposal also lowers taxes for middle-class families and simplifies the tax code. Pence says he plans to take the complaints he heard today to Congress and sell lawmakers on the president's proposed tax plan. GOP lawmakers are hoping to pass tax reform by year's end. Ali Tui, 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you.